Let me guess. You've read the books. You've affirmed your way to the mirror. You've shouted, "I am wealthy," until your neighbor thinks you joined a cult. But your bank account? Still gasping for air like a fish on dry land. So what gives? You've been told that mindset is everything. But what if I told you, mindset is only 1/3 of the story? You see, both poverty and wealth aren't just mindsets. They are tripartite forces. Think of them like 3 legs of a stool. Remove one and the whole thing wobbles. Let me break it down for you. The tripartite expression of poverty and wealth. Part 1. Poverty as a spirit.
Ever notice how some people seem cursed with loss? Their money disappears faster than free snacks at a party?
Now, I'm not talking superstition. I'm talking patterns.
There's a woman in Luke 8, verse 43, who had been bleeding for 12 years. She spent all she had on doctors, yet grew worse. That's not just illness, that's a spiritual drain.
Call it bad luck, call it misfortune, but biblically, it's often the spirit of poverty. This spirit doesn't just steal, it blocks. It blocks opportunities, creates emergencies, inspires bad decisions at the worst times, like taking out a loan for a TV when your fridge is dying. God gave us what Deuteronomy 8:18 calls the power to get wealth. That power? It's divine. It inspires creativity, divine strategies, bold actions. It's like God plugging you into His mind. So yes, to truly escape poverty, you don't just grind harder. You need a spiritual shift. Part 2. Poverty as a mindset.
Here's the funny thing about mindset. Even if the spirit of poverty packs up and leaves, your beliefs can keep the prison doors shut.
We've been conditioned. By family, by failure, by fear.
You grow up hearing, money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. Rich people are greedy.
And without knowing it, you've built an internal ceiling. Let me give you a visual. Think of yourself like a water bottle. The label outside is what people see, but the real value, it's what's inside. If what's inside is fear, doubt, and lack, guess what the world drinks from you? This is why Paul said, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." You can't grow into abundance with a poverty blueprint in your brain. Start reading. Relearn what success means. Unlearn what fear taught you. Belief is like software. Sometimes you need to uninstall the junk before you run the upgrade. Part 3. Poverty, wealth in actions and habits.
Now let's be real. You can break spiritual chains. You can transform your mindset. But if you still sleep like you're on vacation in heaven,
You're not broke because you're cursed. You're broke because you're lazy.
Proverbs 20:4 says, "A sluggard does not plow in season, so at harvest time he looks but finds nothing."
That's Bible speak for, if you don't grind, don't whine.
God may be Jehovah Jireh, the Lord who provides, but He's not Uber Eats for lazy destinies. Even Jesus worked with His hands.
So yes, pray like it depends on God, but work like it depends on you. Wake up, read, build, try, fail, try again. Your gifts will not work until you do. In conclusion,
Jehovah Jireh doesn't just throw money at your feet. He teaches, He leads, He gives ideas, connections, favor.
But to receive it, you must fight poverty on all 3 fronts.
In the Spirit through prayer, surrender, divine alignment.
in your mind through new beliefs, deep learning, and bold faith.
In your actions, through diligence, discipline, and consistency.
So yes, mindset matters. But mindset alone won't save you. If your spirit is defeated and your habits are lazy, you're not stuck, you're just misaligned. And today, that changes. In conclusion, if this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Drop a comment below. I'm rising on all 3 levels. Like, share with someone still stuck in the mindset-only trap. And subscribe, because this is more than content. It's your comeback. Until next time, break the chains, renew the mind, move your feet. God's already done his part. Now it's your move.